I am so happy that you're here this morning. We've had a great week. I'm Miss Pam.
I'm Douglas.
And we are here to talk to you about a life app called
Gratitude. Guys, we've been talking about gratitude all month long. Gratitude is letting others know you see how they've helped you.
And one of the ways that we've been showing others how they've helped us is by giving some shout-outs. So we are going to give some more shout-outs today. How are you guys doing with your shout-outs, huh? So we have our shout-outs all over here. Our shout-outs are on our garland, and our shout-out for today is for Mr. Sam. Shout out to Mr. Sam for his awesome tech booth skills. And our second shout-out today is to Mr. Pete for his great storytelling ability.
You know, guys, these shout-outs are great ways to show how grateful we are to so many people. You know what? You can give a shout-out to your small group leader for that awesome game you played this morning. Or you can give a shout-out to your friend for being super funny. There are so many ways we can show gratitude.
Shout-outs are super cool. All right, so today, Douglas, I've got this great game. Are you ready to play?
Yes, Miss Pam, let's play.
Okay, so I put some things in these two boxes, and we are going to pull some things out, and we are going to put them together to make an awesome thank you, no matter what we pull out of the box. Do you think it would be okay?
That sounds like a great idea.
All right.
Sounds like something you guys could do at home. Try this at home along.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Douglas, you go first. Pull something out of your box.
I have a trophy, so I am thankful to Mom.
Hang
on. Okay.
Okay.
I'm thankful to Mom for taking me to basketball practice so we could win the championship.
Yes, great. Okay, I'm gonna go next. Are you ready?
Okay, sounds great.
Okay. How about sunglasses?
Okay. What do you
Oh,
think? We got
perfect.
flowers.
We can be thankful to God for the sun to grow the flowers. Awesome. All right, Douglas, you go next.
Okay. We have cheeseburger.
My favorite.
Super.
All right, cheeseburger
What do we have, Miss Pam?
and a healthy snack because we're
Okay.
thankful for food and for the people who make it for us.
Awesome.
Yes!
So much
Okay.
gratitude in the room.
Okay. You go next. Go ahead.
We got a stethoscope.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you to all of our doctors because they keep us happy and healthy.
Awesome.
Yes. Okay. It's great. You know what, Douglas? We can always find a reason to be thankful.
Yeah.
And we can find a reason to be thankful to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And when we're grateful, it helps us to be cheerful and grateful in all of our life.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to worship now, and then we have an awesome Bible story for you guys. So
Stay tuned.
you guys stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Every time I'm feeling down, you pick me up. Sing, oh, oh. And when my heart is feeling emptied out, you fill my cup. Sing it out now. Oh, oh. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you, just wanna say thank you. Yeah! T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. Thank you. T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, thank you. Here we go, verse 2. I'm grateful for the way you've been a friend to me. Sing, oh, oh. And even in the deepest, darkest night, you help me see. Sing it out now. Oh, oh. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I just wanna say thank you. For my friends and my family, I just wanna say, for loving me from the start, for every beat, beat, beat of my heart, for everything you are. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I just wanna say thank you for the way you love me. I wanna say thank you, just wanna say thank you. THANKYOU, thank you. THANKYOU, thank you. THANKYOU, thank you. THANKYOU, thank you. For the joy that you give to me, for the way that you made me free, for my friends and my family, I just wanna say, for loving me from the start, for every beat, beat, beat of my heart, for everything you are. I just wanna say.
Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 20, verses 1 through 15.
While Jesus taught in many different ways, he often shared the most important truths as stories. He used the things and animals and situations in people's everyday lives to help them understand things that were bigger. One day, Jesus explained to his closest friends what the kingdom of heaven was like, and he used a story to help it connect. Now, if he told that story to us today in our world right now, I think it would go a little something like this. There once was a man who owned a large vineyard.
Here at Grape Escape Vineyards, we specialize in red, white, and green grapes.
One bright autumn day, the man called in his manager to find out how his harvest was doing.
It's doing great.
Thanks a bunch. We shall pick the grapes immediately before the beetles nibble them up.
That's some good raisoning.
The next morning, the vineyard owner rose while it was still dark and hurried to the center of town. He arrived at around 6 a.m. and there were people still standing around noshing on grape jelly muffins.
Are you looking for work?
Yes, indeed. How much do you pay?
$100 for the day.
Precisely perfect. Let us proceed.
The owner led the workers back to his vineyard.
Baskets, hats, don't squash the grapes.
Oh, well, what happens if we do that?
They might whine a little.
The vineyard owner wanted to be sure that the beetles wouldn't ruin his precious grape harvest, so around 3 hours later at 9 o'clock, he returned to the town center and found more people lined up for work.
You come pick grapes for me. I'll pay you well.
Good deal. Let's go.
The workers were all picking as fast as they could, but there were still long rows to harvest, so the vineyard owner went back to the town center at 12 o'clock noon 3 hours later, and there were still plenty of workers standing around.
Come, help out in my vineyard.
And after the new set of workers had worked for 3 hours, the vineyard owner returned to the town square again at 3 o'clock.
Need some more grape pickers, you in?
The blazing sun beat down as the vineyard owner added the new workers to his crew. One of the men hired at dawn wiped sweat off his face as he sipped his water.
Showing up for work in the afternoon. What a terrible work ethic.
The first workers returned to picking grapes, filling basket after basket. But even though it was still 5 o'clock, the vineyard owner returned to the town square where he still found plenty of people hanging around counting cockroaches and looking bored.
Why have you been standing here all day?
No one, hired us.
I'll hire you. Come work in my vineyard.
For the final hour of the workday, everybody pitched in. Whew! As the last baskets of grapes were brought up, the owner called to his manager.
Just look at all these beautiful grapes, all freshly harvested.
A great job, if I do say so.
Pay the workers. Start with the ones I hired last of all.
So the manager pulled out his cash box and lined up the workers. He started with the ones who only picked grapes for an hour.
Here you go. $100.
Like totally rad, man.
At the other end of the line, the workers who began at dawn began doing some quick math.
$100 for 1 hour of work? Huh, that means we're about to get over $1,000.
The manager continued to hand out pay packets to the workers who started at 3 o'clock
$100.
and noon
$100.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
$100.
Okay.
By the time the workers who started at 6 a.m. reached the front of the line, they were getting a little bit worried.
You're paying us what's fair for working all day, right?
Yep. $100.
What? Preposterous.
The early morning workers stalked off to find the vineyard owner.
You paid those hooligans who only worked an hour the same as us, even though we sweated all day picking your grapes. Just look at this crispy sunburn.
Fred, didn't you agree to $100 for the whole day?
That is a technicality.
Do you feel cheated because I gave so freely to the other workers? Don't I have a right to do what I want with my own money?
But it's not fair.
Take your money and go. I want to give the ones I hired last the same pay I gave you.
The early workers glared and skulked away, cash in hand. They had let the owner's generosity to someone else ruin their day. Jesus' story made it clear. God gives freely to everyone. Rather than focusing on what you don't have, adjust your attitude. Choose to look at what you do have.
God is so generous to us. He gives us so many good things. And you know what? We should always be grateful for that. But sometimes we can forget to be grateful and we can become jealous. We can wish we had something that someone else had.
But that can all change when we adjust our attitude. And that's our bottom line for this week. Our bottom line says, adjust your attitude. Because when you adjust your attitude, then it's easy to be thankful. And you can say thank you to people, no matter if it might be a little bit difficult. And if you're struggling and you're feeling kind of grumpy or you're not feeling too grateful, think about Jesus. Focus on him and the fact that he came, he died for our sins, even when we didn't deserve it, just so that we could have a relationship with God forever. That will help you to be grateful.
Yeah, and when we adjust our attitude, it totally changes the way we look at things. So we can remember all the great things God has done for us. Say thank you to God and to other people. And when you do, it can make you feel a whole lot happier. And when you say thank you, it can make other people feel good too. And that can make you feel so amazing. Isn't that right, Ms. Pam?
It is. So you guys have been working on your shout out cards. And we've got ours up here on a garland hanging on the wall. So you guys send us a picture of your shout out garlands and don't forget to shout out thank yous to people in your life.
Have a great time in small group talking about gratitude and have a great time at home, guys.
All right, we'll see you next week.